Runner Optics, highly engineered eyewear for even the most demanding computer users.
Hey guys, Tim here. Today we're going to take a look at this Audio Technica AT2035. So going with this to help the old audio situation a little bit and be able to do some podcasting. It has a decent pickup on drop-off, so when you back off the mic, it still sounds good, which is something that my current mic doesn't do well. So in the box, we have your instructions. We have a carrying case, and in the carrying case we have a shock mount and an adapter. So this is for, say you have this kind of mount, you go straight on like that. But if you have a mount like a broadcast mount where you're going to hang it from the broadcast mount, typically those have the smaller thread size. So you have the adapter here for the smaller thread size. Nice to see they included that. And then we have the microphone itself. So this is a cardioid capacitor microphone, which basically means it's good for vocals. Not as good for guitars, things like that, as some other types of microphones. But the nice thing about this is the 2020 is very popular, and this is one step up from the 2020. The nice thing here is it has a low cut, so you can decide to keep the low end bass or cut it. You can also do this in most software solutions. But the really nice thing is it has a -10 dB pad, so that if you're plugged into something and say it's hot, so you're peaking a lot and you really have to turn down the input, you can actually just use the pad to take 10 dB off right at the microphone. So that's a really nice thing to see. So let's go ahead and get it set up and we'll take a listen.
So guys, here we have it. It's pretty close, and I'm talking pretty quiet because I have the mic plugged in here in auto mode, and it's peaking pretty badly. So you do have to use phantom power, or else this mic will not work. The nice thing there is, as long as you have phantom power, then you don't need a battery in your microphone, which is why a lot of boom microphones have batteries in them, so that you don't need the phantom power. So this is obviously going to be pretty loud, and you're probably going to be getting a pretty good dose of my low voice. And of course I don't have my pop filter on here, so every P and S is probably peaking it. So let's go ahead and move from 6 inches back to about 2 feet. So here's about 2 feet. This is about my normal talking voice when I'm doing videos, and probably around where I'm going to keep the microphone. It will likely be off camera but angled in, but it may be on camera just depending on, I guess, the sound. The whole point here is to get better audio, and you might have to look at it, so tough. But anyways, this is 2 feet. Now, maybe 1.5 feet. Let's go to 3 feet. So here's 3 feet. Talking in a little bit louder voice than I just was, but it should still be in the ballpark of acceptable. You should notice some low end clipping, because the further you are away from this type of microphone, the less low end it's going to pick up. So my voice should sound a little brighter and a little less low end, but all in all, it should still sound really good. This is Tim for Timmy Tech TV. We'll see you guys next time.